Hello, my name is Pooja. Welcome to the Sunday special episode of Around the World. We come up with this program every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. In this special program, we talk about the news which enhances your understanding of global politics. We will discuss one such news in today's story. China is a sleeping giant, let it sleep. If it wakes up, it will shake the whole world. Napoleon Bonaparte made this statement 200 years ago, but it seems to be relevant even today. China is perpetually increasing its intervention in crucial areas like economy, technology, space research, and defense. China's leadership has played a pivotal role in taking it to this state of progress, and the Communist Party of China forms the basis of this leadership. Today we will talk about the issue and try to understand how the whole system of China works. We will also talk about the Chinese Communist Party and its election system, leadership selection, and other aspects. Actually, the Communist Party of China is going to organize its 20th Party Congress from 16th October 2022. Communist Party organizes Party Congress every 5 years. The Communist Party announced on 25th September 2022 that 2296 delegates had been selected for the event, representing different provinces, the military, various ministries, and several sections of society. In the 1 week-long Party Congress, mainly 3 tasks are carried out. That is, selection of new leadership, amendment of the party constitution, and determination of main policies. The delegates participating in the Party Congress in principle elect a new Central Committee. Later on, this Central Committee elects a new Politburo and Politburo Standing Committee. Significantly, constitution amendments and appointments to the post are already decided by the main leadership. These representatives act like rubber stamps and they are appointed merely for the formality. The Politburo consists of 25 members, while the Politburo Standing Committee consists of 7 members. The Politburo Standing Committee is the apex decision-making body of China. According to the latest Constitution of China, the General Secretary of the Communist Party of China is an ex officio member of the Politburo Standing Committee. Generally, the Prime Minister and Deputy Prime Minister of China are also members of the Politburo Standing Committee. The post of the General Secretary of the Communist Party is a highly powerful post. Conventionally, the General Secretary of the Communist Party also holds the post of the President of China. At present, Xi Jinping is holding both posts, that is, the President of China and the General Secretary of the Communist Party. Since there is only one party in China, it can be said that the party is the government and the government is the party. Notably, the Communist Party plays triple roles, that is, the legislature, the executive, and the judiciary. Under the 7 up at down rule, a massive change is likely to be made in the Politburo and the Politburo Standing Committee in the upcoming Party Congress. If a leader is 67 years of age or less at the time of holding the Party Congress, then he can be elected for any post. But if he attains the age of 68 years or more, then he is out of the race for being elected for any post. It is known as the 7 up and down rule. At present, Xi Jinping is 69 years old. It remains to be seen whether he will follow this rule or will this rule be broken this time. In the current Politburo Standing Committee, there are 2 members above the age of 68 who will definitely retire. Among the second-ranked leaders, Prime Minister Li Keqiang and 4 other members are under the age of 68. Li Keqiang's second term as Prime Minister is coming to an end, and he has also expressed his desire to retire. Hence, only the remaining 3 members can potentially become members of the Politburo Standing Committee. In this regard, decisions regarding the Party Congress to be held in 2027 and the political leadership of China will be made during this conference. Since the Party Congress is held to select the new leadership, which also includes the election of the next president of China. So let us try to analyze who will be the next president of China and what factors will determine the selection of the new president of China. Notably, Congress has selected a new party general secretary every 10 years since 1992. Jiang Zemin took over the reins of China in 1992, Hu Jintao in 2002, and Xi Jinping in 2012. The idea of a straw poll was partially adopted in 2012 to elect the Politburo and the Politburo Standing Committee. Through straw poll, the popularity of public representatives is decided, which later on gives them acceptance as a leader. However, Xi Jinping called it a corrupt way to gain popularity. During the 19th Congress held in 2017, Zhou Yongkang, seen as Xi Jinping's successor at that time, and Sun Zhengkai, former head of the Chongqing party, was imprisoned for misusing the straw poll. It is believed that Jinping instated his loyalists in the government on the pretext of false allegation of corruption. In 2018, Xi Jinping removed the rule of the 2 terms as President of China from the Constitution of China. This amendment clearly indicated that Xi Jinping is preparing for a 3rd term. If we look at the timing of the party congress, there has been a change of leadership in the conferences held in the month of November, whereas there has been no change of leadership in the conferences held in the month of October. This time, the party congress is being organized in the month of October, and the advance announcement of the dates of the party congress clearly indicates that Xi Jinping will become the president of China for the 3rd time. In recent months, China's Prime Minister Li Keqiang has been proactive on the issues like falling economic system and rising unemployment after the COVID pandemic. It was perceived that he is trying to challenge Xi Jinping's power. Some experts believe that China's Deputy Prime Minister Hu Chunhua and another Chinese top leader Wang Yang are also in the race for the post of the next president. Wang Yang has been very close to Xi Jinping during his recent tenure. He also successfully handled international issues related to Taiwan, Xinjiang, and Tibet. Still, Xi Jinping's claim as the next president of China is the strongest. Nevertheless, even if Jinping does not become the president for some reason, only a political loyalist of his choice will be elected as the new president of China. There are some issues that will be the main topics of discussion in the party congress to be held from 16th October and will affect the presidential elections of China. China's economic growth has slowed down since a strict lockdown was imposed in Shanghai, China's biggest economic center, earlier this year. GDP growth for the first half of 2022 has fallen to 2.5%, well short of the annual target of 5.5%. In addition, the youth unemployment rate has reached 19.9% in July 2022. At the global level, the escalation in tension between China and the US after the recent visit of US Speaker Nancy Pelosi to Taiwan is a cardinal issue. It will be interesting to see how China's new system will take shape after the party congress. Now we come to the next segment of the Sunday special episode of Around the World. In this segment, we will talk about other significant international news. Recently, OPEC and OPEC Plus have decided to cut oil production by 2 million barrels per day. It is the biggest cut ever since the start of the corona pandemic. OPEC officials have taken this decision amidst falling gas prices. With this cut, the prices of diesel and petrol are likely to increase further. OPEC was established in 1960 in Baghdad. At present, the number of OPEC members is 13. On the other hand, OPEC Plus is an alliance of OPEC countries with 11 major oil-producing countries of the world. Recently, leaders of about 44 European countries participated in a meeting, and the meeting was held in Prague, the capital of Czech Republic. It aimed to promote security and economic prosperity across the continent. For this purpose, these countries want to establish a European political community. It is worth noting that Russia was not invited to this meeting, as the meeting was aimed at brainstorming on establishing a system in which Russia plays no role. The West African country of Burkina Faso witnessed the second coup in less than 9 months. Paul-Henri Damiba was removed from the presidency after the coup, after which he fled to neighboring country Togo. Now Ibrahim Traoré has been appointed as the new president of Burkina Faso. Traoré has been appointed as the head of the state as well as the supreme chief of the armed force. Notably, Burkina Faso has been battling violent activities since 2015 by rebel fighters linked to Al-Qaeda, an ISIS terrorist group. According to the Wall Street Journal, the United States is considering easing sanctions on Venezuela. The journal has claimed a deal behind the US decision. Under the proposed deal, if Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro resumes talks with the opposition on the conditions necessary to hold free and fair elections in 2024, then the Biden administration will ease some sanctions in return. According to the report, US officials have stated that the deal would be scrapped if Maduro's government denies resuming talks with the opposition parties. The deal is believed to make it easier for the US oil services company to resume Venezuelan oil exports to the global market. That's all in this episode. Let us note down the question based on today's story. Discussing the political structure of China explained the role of Communist Party. Thank you so much for watching.